camp, he was called on a blitz and tackled Wilton on that play. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I think there was a play before that he got a little mad. Something happened to him. I think he maybe got knocked down or something. And the next play he came flying through, hit Wilton, and got all fired up. But the O-line definitely wasn't very happy about that. And Coach Harbaugh wasn't too happy either. But that's just Devin. He gets fired up in practice sometimes and goes all out, and it's pretty scary to watch.
Could you tell something was coming in that next play?
Yeah, not really, because I was in on the last play, so I came out, and then all of a sudden I saw Wilton on the ground and Devin yelling behind him. So it was pretty funny to see though.
Did they even say anything to him?
No, he just kind of did his own thing. Like I think Coach kind of just gave him a dirty look and let it go. But he kind of does his own thing sometimes.
What have you done to put yourself in a position where now obviously you're leading the team in receptions and you've been kind of the go-to player offensively?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to camp and this summer really working hard in the off season on routes, catching balls. Even last year watching Jake do it, he really helped me out a lot. And watching him run routes, and obviously he had a ton of success, so why not copy what he did?
Going into the season, what kind of goals did you have? Did you set any statistical things, or
one of my two biggest goals were to gain a little weight, get up to 250, and then try to get that starting tight end job, and just get bigger, stronger every day in the weight room, get better at running routes. So really just improve overall in almost everything.
Are you at 250 yet?
I was, but went down a little bit in camp. I'm sitting at like 245 right now. So
this three-game stretch you guys are putting on offensively, do you think this is the best you all have felt or kind of been in sync all season?
Yeah, it's definitely coming together. The O-line is blocking really good. Tight ends, receivers running good routes. Brian Peters is playing great. So I think it's all coming together for us, and hopefully we have a great week of practice and we can put it together against the Badgers.
You mentioned Jake being kind of pivotal. In what ways did he help you to be able to get to this point?
I remember my first spring ball here. I came in early, and I would just ask him like certain drills to do, try to get better at catching balls, running routes, and he would go out before practice with me. We'd do different drills with tennis balls. We'd do some blocking drills. So just in that, watching him on film, every day in the tight end room. So I think all that, just helped me out a lot.
What does the tennis ball drill entail?
We did a couple different ones where he would throw them off the wall. I'd have to catch it one-handed, and he would throw it. I'd have to turn around fast and catch them. So there was a couple different ones that he liked to do with tennis balls. Yeah.
Did you pick that up right away, or did it take?
Yeah, I wasn't too great at it at first, but after a little bit, it got a little better, and I think that helped out a lot, and just catching footballs too. Footballs and tennis balls, so it's all about hand coordination and reaction time.
Who did you catch the most balls from this summer?
Probably Brandon, just because I would just text him and we'd come in the Shem and throw. But I caught balls from Will and John too. Whenever they wanted to throw them, whoever hit me up, I'd just come in, go and collect them.
Is that part of the reason why you and Brandon seem to have more of a connection since he's taken over?
A little bit, because we came in early together, so. From day one, we've been working out together, throwing and catching balls together, and we used to come in on weekends, early mornings, and throw whenever. So I think we got a good connection because of that.
Harbaugh was saying yesterday that Nick Eubanks is cleared for practice just in a non-contact type of way. What extra element does he bring to the offense when he's healthy?
Yeah, he's an incredible athlete. He's really fast. He can stretch the field with his speed, and he's great at catching the ball. So he's definitely he's pretty much like a big receiver that's really fast for a tight end. So it's great to have him. He has a different threat for our offense.
Have you studied Fumagalli from Wisconsin at all? Watched his film, anything?
Yeah, I watched his film against Maryland when we were studying for them. He's a great tight end, great technique, and pass catcher for Wisconsin. So I think he's going to probably get drafted this year and go pretty high. So he's a great player.
You mentioned you took a lot from Jake last year and watching him. I mean, do you take stuff from other tight ends around the league, around the nation, like from Valley?
Yeah, we watch a lot of Iowa just because they use a lot of 2 tight end sets, Wisconsin, when we're preparing for other defenses. So, sometimes I'll watch what their tight ends are doing too, pick up some little things to work on. So